Okay. This is nothing.
You want us to hold some of those figures?
Yeah, yeah. Let me get some chairs set up for you.
Oh my God, look at them.
Yeah. And they really don't mind.
There's bees too eating out of it.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of juice have you got in it?
In the small feeders, it's a 50% sugar solution.
Wow.
So it's a cup of sugar to 2 cups water. It's jet fuel. Come on, get a seat.
You're the best. You even check your website out.
Oh, cool. Okay. Now, you hold the feeders like this. They won't be afraid of being grasped.
Okay.
And then it's a matter of keeping still on the other side of your hand.
Like that? Oh, so that was, yeah.
Yeah.
That
There
was,
you go. Oh, yeah. Well, if you stay still, they will absolutely forget you're there. It's
All
really
they care
cool.
about is the sugar.
Yep.
that's so cool. You can feel their wings just like that.
And there's nothing else you can do that compares to it. I mean, how would you describe what just happened to somebody that hasn't done it?
So Marlene, her mom used to have her pets. She'd walk the kids to the bus in the morning, and she had a hat, and the birds would land on her hat. So she's like a natural bird whisperer.
And the trick is to just be still. And relax. They are very sensitive to our moods.
Hey girls, I think they're coming. Calgary. That one had his beak in there for like a minute and a half.
And their tongues work like a pump. They are really getting it when they're doing that. There's the girl. I've known that one for 5 years.
So we got a name? It's probably hard to tell some of them apart.
Well, not really. They are incredibly individualistic. They have their own strong personalities. And I tell people hummingbirds are here at the same time. They are not here together. Each one of them is out for itself. And it's been like that since the moment they leave the nest.
They don't travel together.
No. And they're born knowing when to leave on migration and where to go.
They have the really curves under the beak.
Hold your hands out a little farther, honey.
It's actually not a curve on the beak, it just hadn't retracted its tongue.
Oh, yeah.
So there was like a little tongue left.
Pandemonium. How many would you say are here?
Right now, I'd say like 50.
That's awesome. We were supposed to be going out for supper, but I had a couple of wines because Arlene was driving. So I said, I guess you're deciding where we go. So this is our first stop.
Okay. Yeah.
When they fight, do they ever hurt each other?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've been at restaurants where there's flowers and they just go at it.
Yeah.
Like on box.
Mm-hmm.
You know the box.
I sometimes if it gets like too hectic at the feeders, I'll lower the awning so that they can't like dive bomb each other.
Yeah.
And in this area, see how close together I have the feeders?
Yeah.
That's to inhibit the airspace. They're hummingbirds. They're gonna fight.
Oh, yeah.
What that does is keep it at lower speeds. Now the feeders that are on the outskirts, down the street, they set up their own individual territories because dominating the food source is not an instinct you can get them to drop.
Yeah.
In the wild, if they eat from a flower, they get a couple of licks. There you go. And then they need to wait for the flower to make more nectar.
Oh, okay.
And so they will guard that flower or that bush against all others. And during mating season, which the costas, broadtails, and annas are doing right now, owning a food source and letting another eat is like, hey, it's a great pickup line.
You want to try it on?
No, I'm okay. Don't leave you. Ooh, I just got buzzed. So, did you say holding them farther apart is a little bit better?
Well, the feeders?
Yeah. Like is Dar holding them too close together there? Should she move
No,
them
no,
apart?
no,
Tiny
no.
bit?
You
It's
know, the
okay?
feeders that are hanging, if they're close together, they
Oh,
won't
the
fight
focus.
as much.
Yeah.
They can't.
Sometimes I'll do that to make like my own little swarm right in front of me. You'll have better luck if you sit down.
Come together.
I'm glad I didn't wear red and yellow. Well, my friend, you have got yourself one cool hobby going on here. You're the hummingbird whisperer.
Actually, I tell people, no, they don't do anything I say. I can't make them do anything they don't want to do. I'm more of a concierge to tiny birds because I figure out what they want and give it to them. There's no such thing as a domesticated hummingbird. They cannot tolerate captivity or confinement at all.
So tell these guys what you were saying about how the hummingbirds followed, or how the natives followed the hummingbirds here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the cow here. Has anything like that ever happened to you? Yeah. Yeah. And seeing how much effort goes into the hover, I mean, the Calhia people whose land we are living on right now, this apartment complex is leased from the Calhia Nation. Their origin story is that they followed hummingbirds to live here in Palm Springs. They were wandering in the Mojave Desert. Somebody saw a hummingbird because in the wild, if you see a hummingbird, you know you are close to safe water. They are never far from safe water. And at first, when the grown-ups tried to follow the hummingbird, they couldn't keep up. So they sent the children to following the hummingbirds. And that's how they found this place today, with all the little side canyons and microclimates. When I find a dead hummingbird, I call the reservation and they come out to collect it. I don't know what they do, but I know it's important too.
So do you ever go to the reef for a cocktail?
No.
No?
No.
Could we take you there one day for a drink? It's just right here.
I
Just
don't.
right here.
I don't drink.
We'll take you for a virgin cocktail or a sandwich.
Just sugar water, like these guys.
Yeah.
Maybe some sugar
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, I've been in AA for 30 years,
Oh yeah.
and it helped me after the Russian invasion. AA helped me connect with people in Ukraine. There's an AA meeting in Kyiv that I sign into on every Wednesday morning on Zoom. They love seeing the hummingbirds. Well, I figured people,
follow that war quite closely.
yeah,
This is spectacular.
yeah. And it's going to get more.
Does the water increase health at all? Or
Oh, yes. Yeah. It does. Especially during migration. When they come in off the desert, either the